Hi, everyone. We're here today with Buck Orson, our trusted insurance partner, to answer some of the most common questions we hear from members about TBA's insurance coverage. Buck, thank you for joining us.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
Okay, let's just jump right in.
All
Um,
right.
let's start with employee coverage and participation. So
Okay.
we could focus on, firstly, on eligibility. Who can enroll in the plan, and is there a minimum number of employees required?
There is, it has to be, you can have a practitioner or a lawyer, and at least one full-time W-2 employee working 30 hours a week or more.
Hmm. Good to
That
know.
would qualify them for group coverage.
Okay. So what happens if someone, like some employees decide not to enroll? Does that affect group rates?
No, it does not affect the rates at all. That's a great question too, because this is set up on a large group, what I call a large group chassis. We're utilizing the entire membership of the TBA as the group. So the rates that you see are the rates. And if somebody happens to leave the employment of a firm or gets coverage through spouse and comes off of the coverage, it would not affect the rates at all.
Okay, great. So what about part-time employees? Can they sign up too, or is this just for full-time staff?
This is only for full-time staff working 30 hours a week or more.
Okay, good to know. Um, let's talk about new hires. How soon can their coverage start once they come on board?
That's a great question, and it seems to confuse a lot of people. So I'm glad you're asking it. So with the ACA, it says you can't go past 90 days. So the way that this is set up is you can choose when you're in for your firm or whatever firm is enrolling in the program, you can choose for new hires first of the month following date of hire, first of the month following 30 days of consecutive employment, or first of the month following 60 days of consecutive employment.
Mm,
Okay.
okay.
Um, that's those are the three options, and you choose that on the front end of when you start your coverage with the plan.
Okay, that's great to know. So, what about if someone leaves the firm? What is kind of the process for handling turnover?
So
Uh,
if they leave the firm, what needs to take place is we try to make it as easy as possible. Simply call us or send us an email, whoever your customer service rep would be, and notify us of that person's termination date. They would be covered through the end of that month that they're covered, but then come off of the plan. They would also be offered COBRA because this is considered a large group, so they'd be offered COBRA at the end of that period.
can you explain Cobra a little bit more for the audience?
Yeah, well, so COBRA allows someone to remain on the coverage
Mhm.
for a period of 18 to 36 months, depending upon their specific situation. But what would happen then that they would wind up paying the full amount of that premium. Like, still say if their employer or the firm paid a portion of or contributed a portion of the premium,
Mhm.
that total premium or full premium would then be the responsibility of the member enrolling in COBRA.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Okay, let's switch over a little bit to cost management and budgeting.
sure.
A big question for firms is always cost. How do premiums change as employees are added?
Premiums don't change at all. As I said on an earlier question, is this is on a large group chassis.
Mhm.
So if you add employees or if you terminate or lose employees, those premiums don't change throughout the year. The only time the premium would change is at renewal, and renewal is January 1st.
Okay. And how do these group rates stack up against what employees might find on the individual marketplace?
Well, if you look at the individual marketplace, these rates are typically going to be way under, unless you're very young. They're going to be way under the market. We started this program out, we saw 20 and 30% under the market. The market has continued to go up at a pretty alarming rate, while our rates have not gone up nearly as much over time.
Mm, okay. So can employers give their team different plan options, or is it just one standard plan?
Yeah. Now, there are four options that we have available,
Oh,
and an employer can offer one, two, three, or all four.
awesome. Okay, moving on. Enrollment and administration can sometimes feel like a headache. How complicated is it here?
Yeah. So this is all online. And like I said, we have customer service reps right here in our office in Chattanooga that can help walk you through the enrollment process, whether it's a group administrator at the law firm, or if it's the actual lawyer in a very small operation. We'll walk you through from stem to stern and get you enrolled. It's about a 15-minute process, pretty painless.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So if an employee has, a life event or wants to change their plan, what's the process for that? Is it similar?
So if it's a life event change, like say they get married, divorced, have a child, things like that, simply notify us, and we can update it. Now, plan administrators, sometimes offices have a plan administrator or an administrative assistant that can do these kinds of things. And we can allow them to get into the system to do some of those type things. But the easiest thing to do, send us an email or give us a call, and we'll take care of it from there. That's what we're here for.
Hmm. Great. Now switching over a little bit to network and coverage. Network access is always, top of the mind. Will most
Right.
employees, doctors, and hospitals be in network?
Well, this is the Blue Cross Blue Shield Network S
Mhm.
program, which is the second largest network in the state. And it covers approximately 85 to 88% of all providers. What we would ask that each person do is you can look at those providers. You can go onto the TBA website under group health insurance, click on Network S, and you can search for your physician or your facilities that you use.
Okay, great. So beyond health coverage, should employers think about offering other benefits?
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of different benefits that we offer, being, of course, the Tennessee Bar Association Member Insurance Services um, arm of the TBA, if you will. Part of this coverage comes with a $15,000 life insurance policy. There is a charge for that of $3 per month. But what that does is it opens it up for guaranteed issue up to $100,000. Now, you don't have to buy it the first year, second year, third. You can buy it through a period of 10 years if you want to.
Hmm.
Or if you don't buy anything after that $15,000 for 5 years, you still have that guaranteed option, right?
Right.
That's available to you now. So that's one thing that comes along with the plan. You can also get dental and vision, and that's on the website as well, and provide you with the premiums. And going further than that, we can do individual disability for the law firms.
Great.
Okay. Another side of what we do is, and I have to give a plug here, is we do malpractice coverages,
Mm,
professional liability. We write a tremendous amount of law firms across the state.
awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks for breaking this down. This really
sure.
gives members a clear picture of how TBA's insurance options can support their practice, employees. Um, for more details or to explore coverage, our members can always reach out to you, right? And your team anytime.
That's absolutely. We're here Monday through Friday from 8:30 in the morning to 4:35 in the afternoon.
Okay, great. Thanks so much
And
for your time.
yeah, one thing that's really important too is we have really a process that we go through. Is we will be in touch with you if you call or send an email. You can expect a call or an email within 24 hours, if
Mhm.
not before. Yeah.
Okay,
All
great.
right.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Thank you very much.